Archaeology Now is getting ready for their event called Culinary Adventure, an ancient meal that's happening this weekend at Rice University.
It is. It's taking place at the recently opened Moudif as part of the Sinan Shabani Marsh Arabs project. And here to tell us more about it, Chef Chris Lott with Bite of Hope and Becky Lau, the Executive Director of Archaeology Now. Good morning, you guys.
Hello.
Good morning,
Thanks
guys.
for coming in and hanging out with us. This is super cool, and I know you've got a replica of the recipe. Everyone wants to talk. Well, Stapleton wants us to go to the beer. We'll do that last. Becky, right off the top, can you tell us and the people about what Archaeology Now is?
Oh, well, we're storytellers. We use archaeology to tell stories from thousands of years of time around the world. Okay. And here we are in Houston, the most diverse city in the U.S., and imagine the stories here. Right. So this whole project is really the story of a group of people that are from Houston. Here in Houston now, the Marsh Arabs. And we went to a rock, we harvested reeds in a rock, built components like a Lego set, and then we hauled them over here to Houston and created the structure called a Moudif that you just mentioned.
Okay, right.
So we're doing programming all during the fall built around this Moudif, and that's what this is this coming weekend.
Wow, and look at those pictures.
Yeah.
So Chef, tell us about Bite of Hope. What is that?
Yeah, so Bite of Hope was started in 2019 through Hope Clinic, which is a federally qualified health center. And our mission is to alleviate things like diabetes, high blood pressure, heart disease, using food as medicine. That's the basis of our program. We go out in the community, specifically underserved communities, teach them how to eat healthy on a budget. I've been a chef for 10 years, so it's utilizing my skills to the community to help them out.
So what's significant then about the partnership, putting this meal together and combining it with the Moudif?
So for me, I look at culture through the lens of food. I love food, I love other people's cultures, and to be able to see it through a 5,000-year-old recipe is just really inspiring for me. So I look at this as a challenge to help Becky, get her project out there, get our name out there, and showcase, some culture through food.
And for the big event, you guys are kind of remaking a meal that's from 5,000 years ago.
Yes. This past spring, archaeologists from the University of Pennsylvania discovered a tavern that's 5,000 years old. And we know exactly what they ate because they were able to analyze all of the things that they found. And so that's when we started talking and we said, we can do this, we can put together this menu. Yeah. And here we are.
So what did you bring today? What is this?
So this is one of the dishes that we're going to be serving on Sunday. It's a lentil soup, very basic. It's got lentils, onions, assorted spices like coriander, curry powder, cumin, and then some rice noodles that are similar to what they would have had back then.
And it smells so good, and it's funny because you say it's so simple, but you name like maybe 5 ingredients. I'm like, wait a second.
But it's a very simple dish. You start with soaking your lentils, boiling them, getting them nice and soft, and then you're adding in your cooked onions, your seasonings, and it just all comes together in about 30 minutes.
Great source of protein.
Great source of fiber.
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 Fiber's good for you.
Lots of fiber in those meals 5,000 years ago.
Yeah.
And can we talk about the beer recipe and what this is? Because this is the headline grabber. I mean, obviously it's all important, but come on.
Of course, this is the most fun part. What was so neat was when they found this tavern, there were thousands and thousands of little pottery shards, bowls that were meant to be disposable, like the Tupperware of the day or the paper plates of the day. And so they analyzed this, and that's when they find out that they were having stew, like Chris Lott made. And so here is the world's first beer recipe. This is a replica.
You're holding a replica.
Yeah.
This is a
There's
close-up of what they're seeing.
no.
Yeah.
The original's in the British Museum.
Okay.
So this is not only a recipe, it's a hymn to the goddess Ninkasi, who was the goddess of beer making. And so that was you know, they celebrated her. That was pretty important. So we are going to actually start brewing this beer today.
So you're going to do your own
Are you
celebrating.
guys
Yes.
gonna circle back and bring us some samples?
Oh yes, wouldn't that be fun? We have to figure out.
Just joking.
What you're seeing here is an old relief that's 5,000 years old, and it shows some men sitting around a beer pot, and those are giant straws.
Wow.
They are real straws, and they're having a sip of beer, having a good time.
You know, if we seen that nowadays, like a giant straw and beer, we'd be in trouble.
Right?
We'd be in trouble.
Hey,
I'm beyond that.
Becky, Chef, before we go, can you just tell us the event details for this weekend and what people can expect?
Well, it's Sunday, 5 to 7 p.m. at the Mood Eve at Rice University. And that's at entrance number 8. It's very easy in, easy out. So you don't have to thread your way through Rice, but it's right there at entrance number 8. And then Chef, talk about the meal.
So we're going to have some traditional Iraqi fish. We have some Iraqi chefs helping us. They're going to be cooking the fish. They're going to be cooking us some fresh bread. We have the beer. We're going to have a little yogurt drink for anybody who does not want to partake in alcohol. We're going to have some fresh fruits, you know, period specific. We're going to have our soup, and it's going to be a good time.
Some date pastries.
That is great.
Pastries
It's going to be
What a
fantastic.
great opportunity.
Yeah.
Great event.
Thanks, you guys, for coming in, and good luck
you.
this weekend. I hope it
thank
all
you
works out.
Yeah,
So
we have to bring the beer
5,000
samples to
That
you.
would be awesome.
Oh my